Good morning, Windsor High.
Today is October 7th, 2019.
I'm Michaela.
And I'm Sebastian.
And this is your Windsor High School Video Bulletin.
But I'll cherish every day until you find my way this season.
Look who's coming to Windsor High School. Sign up for the college visits listed below through your Naviance account. University of Connecticut, Tuesday, October 8th, 8:30 a.m. University of California, San Diego, Wednesday, October 9th, 9:30 a.m. Washington State University, Wednesday, October 9th, 1:30 p.m. Northern Arizona University, Friday, October 11th, 8:30 a.m.
Registration for AP exams begins next Monday, October 14th in the counseling office. Students must have already registered in the College Board website. Turn in your exam fees to the counseling secretaries Monday through Friday between 7:30 and 3:30 p.m. Checks made payable to WHS or exact change only, please. Deadline for AP exam registration is November 1st.
So the climate strike on September 20th was a worldwide strike. So we got to the JC at 10 a.m. Where people were gathering to start the strike. Then as a group, and I think there was 2,000 people there, we started walking to the townhouse square where we took up a whole lane of traffic and were really chanting and getting the support from the people that were driving by. Once we got there, speeches were made from Indigenous groups and other teens. It was largely teen-based.
But the climate strike was put on by the Sunrise Movement, and it was mainly in order to galvanize people and to raise awareness of the fact that this is a climate crisis. It's just important that we realize that this is not an issue that can be dealt with by buying reusable straws and buying a hybrid car. We need revolutionary institutional change, and this is just one step toward it.
Committee for Change is a school-wide club here at Windsor High School, and our goal is really about bringing about environmental change, so that's why we got involved in the climate strike. One of our main focuses is working at a local level, like throughout our school, for example, or working with organizations to bring about change.
We really are just a club about making change in our community and in the world, and inspiring students at the school and people in our club to make change and to figure out what way of activism works for them the best, and really getting involved in democracy.
If you're interested in environmental change and helping humanitarian efforts, join us in L102 every Tuesday at lunch. Committee for Change.
Juniors, if you are interested in traveling to the Dominican Republic, Ecuador, or Panama for 16 days this summer on a humanitarian trip with Global Glimpse, please come to G116 at lunch on Wednesday, October 9th for more information. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet new people, help local communities, and immerse yourselves in new cultures.
Sophia is part of the costuming pod, and I'm just going to ask her a few questions so we get to know a little bit about it. So what is your main role as a costumer?
So our main roles as costumers, the actors get separated into pods or into little groups, and we get to find costumes for them and make them if it doesn't fit or something. There are guidelines about colors that the actors have to wear, and the characters themselves.
Now I'm here with Toby, and Toby is also part of the acting pod.
So the environment within the acting pod is really dynamic. We all kind of are doing our own thing and working on our own pieces, but we understand that eventually it will come together. It's hard to think about the play as a whole when you're just so focused on trying to really figure out who this character is, and just that I'm really excited to see it put together, and I think it's going to be a really, really good show.
Now I'm here with Riley. Riley is part of the prop/set corps.
Being in charge of props is a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot of work and it takes a lot of organizational skills. I have a small group of people helping me right now, and it's also a lot of communication with the director himself and just figuring out what he thinks is best on stage and what will bring an audience.
The Laramie Project is about this university student, Matthew Shepard, and he was found beaten, tied to a fence, and he died a few days later in the hospital. And so the Laramie Project itself is about like the community when it happened and like the reactions of all of these people as the events unfolded.
Tomorrow night, Tuesday, October 8th, is College Information Night, starting at the WHS Library at 6:30 p.m. Hear from a variety of presenters about 2-year and 4-year colleges, private and state universities, and get tips on the college essay. Presentations in English and Spanish. Schedule is online at www.whscollegecenter.wheatley.com.
Seniors needing assistance with their college applications are invited to drop into Apptober this Friday, October 11th from 3:30 to 5 p.m. in the WHS Library.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Elise. And this is Sports. Tuesday at Foothill Park, cross country takes on Elmo and Cardinal Newman at 3:45. Girls JV and varsity volleyball against Maria Carrillo starting at 5 p.m. Girls golf versus Pioneer at home at 3:30, and girls tennis at home at Hiram Lewis versus Cardinal Newman at 3:30 p.m.
Thursday, JV and varsity volleyball home game versus Rosa starts at 5 p.m.
It's a second to last game, so we hope to see you there.
Girls golf versus El Molino away at 3:30.
Girls tennis at Maria Carrillo.
Freshman home football game versus Newman starts at 6 p.m.
Friday Night Lights! Jags versus Cougars, come fill the seats. The stadium opens at 4:30 and the varsity game starts at 7. Let's beat Rancho!
Thank you to everyone who celebrated our stadium grand opening and helped make the ribbon cutting and evening with Lady Jagwell a huge success. Leadership is doing an amazing job building community within our school and bridging with the town of Windsor. Let's continue to show our support by attending functions and cheering for success. Here's more.
Congrats to our swim team for winning this year's Homecoming Parade's Best Float. The teams and student athletes that came and made an appearance were models for their peers, and we thank you so much for your school spirit. Here's more. That's it for this week.
Thanks for watching.
Don't be lame, go win the game.
That's it for this week. Hope you had a great homecoming weekend.
Study hard and we'll see you next week.
I'm Sebastian.
Scrim in the shot. Scrim in the shot.
Windsor High School Video Bulletin.
Wait, why did you go up there?
I don't know.
It's
Who's coming to Windsor High?
Wait, the problem is that we can only hear on the left channel.
Because there's only the left one on.
I get